Starting. Okay, now we're good to go.
Yeah.
Have you finished this yet?
Yeah, I finished it today, a couple hours ago. So.
Let me show you. I'm not positive if I did my standard deviation right. So let me share my screen.
Okay.
I was just looking over it and trying to. Can you see my screen now?
Yep.
Okay. I tried to make these titles smaller, but it messed up like my whole entire box.
Oh yeah.
So maybe I'll just abbreviate them to make them not look weird, like just maybe ST and then D.
Yeah.
You know how it is, you like mess with one thing and then it had like,
because then it would like
my
mess up
borders all
the
messed
whole
up and I'm
truck and
like,
everything.
forget it.
Yeah.
So for standard deviation, I used this formula, the stdev.s, which I think is what we used in the past. And then am I using the whole entire column to get the standard deviation, or am I taking the standard deviation from the average material cost? I couldn't remember.
Oh. Well,
I think it's from the whole column.
Yeah, I think you need to do the whole column because it shows like how much it fluctuates above and below the average.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I did it right. That was the only thing. I was just kind of double checking everything. I went in and made my background gray. Do you think that's a good call?
Yeah, I did that too. I did some like I mixed some stuff up and did some color coordination and stuff.
Yeah, and then I like added a box around this and changed this lettering to red.
Maybe on your price over there, you can put it in dollars.
Oh yeah, that's a good suggestion. See anything else?
Yeah. No, it looks pretty much exactly the same. It took me like, so on yours, the air, rail, truck, and optional, right? Those are permanent. Like those never change based on everything else going on, right?
I did make them so they can change. So I can type in air right here, and then it will change my number of items shipped and the average lead time.
But I mean,
which is just how I got these answers over here.
But those ones don't move, right? The ones underneath on that little chart of air, rail, truck, and optional, those never.
No, this stuff doesn't move.
Okay.
Is that the way you made yours?
Not originally, but then I looked at your pictures and I was like, okay, that makes way more sense to do it that way.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's a million ways to do that. So on your data page, did you make these same columns?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I did stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then over here you had to use like the sum function.
Yeah, of
like
those
here,
columns.
Then I used the sum.
Yep, that's what I did too.
Okay, that's what I did too. A friend of mine who's in this class, but with a different professor, she said she used the sum if function here. But I couldn't quite figure out how to do that. That was a little much for me.
It's the same result, so.
Yeah. Did you look at the mini project 6? It looks really difficult.
I haven't taken a look at it yet.
Okay. Well, when can you meet tomorrow night or Friday to go over that one? I'll probably start maybe an hour working on it tonight and then a little bit tomorrow. I'll probably be mostly done with it by Friday night.
Okay, yeah. Let's plan on Friday then, because tomorrow I have work and then something going on in the afternoon. But Friday I should be good.
Okay. We'll tentatively plan for Friday and I'll tell the other guys.
Okay.
Stalen's been pretty good about coming. I think he's just on his business trip and
it's hard.
Losing
it's hard
track
to get everybody to coordinate with each other.
Yeah, so. I think as long as we're trying and we have something to submit each week, I think we're good to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if it's just one meeting and not two, then. But we keep them so short. It's not a big deal. Do you have any questions or want me to look at your stuff, or are you feeling okay?
No, mine's pretty much exactly the same, so I think we're good.
Okay, cool. Well, if you've got no questions, I'm good to go. That you answered my only question that I had.
Okay, cool.
when you read through mini project 6, shoot me a text as to what formula you're thinking you're going to use for the second part. I'm kind of stuck. Like I got the first little bit, an idea laid out in my head, and then the second part I'm like, I don't know. So once you take a look at it, let me know what you think.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.